to action. Insights alone won't move the needle, action does. Epiphany to action is the podcast for executives, entrepreneurs, and decision makers who don't just want to think about change, but let it.
Beloved, wisdom without embodiment is just noise. I guess you know that. I'm Aisha, today again with a new episode of From Epiphany to Action. I welcome you, and of course, I want to thank you today for listening to my podcast, watching my videos, and sharing, cooperating with us, with the platform, to share as much as we can with the world, helping the world to get better. Because that's why I'm doing this podcast. And that is the reason why I created this media platform. So today we are going to move in a topic that's very, very, very touching might be. But I will try to move with you in that diligently, not forcing you anything. I'm just here to inspire you. Remember that listening to these episodes is listening to a part of my life because why am I doing it like this? Sharing about my life and my experiences with people, with anything in my life, any challenge. Yeah, I can go wrong. I can go wrong sharing this with you. So knowing that doesn't mean that I'm not filled with theories and other educational background, because I am. And from that perspective, am I sharing these ideas with you, these insights with you, perspective to help you get more information to do your thing and to make steps forward. So today we are going back in my experiences, and remember, it's you who are going to bring the change, nobody else. You have read the books, of course, you have taken classes, written all the goals that you can write, the game changers, but something keeps holding you back from doing that what you really want to do. So let's dig in there. Let's dig deeper in it to find out what it is. So there was a time I kept training myself, visiting coaches after coaches. I was following masterminds, small courses, university courses, a lot, a lot. I did like a lot because I thought I needed more knowledge to do what I wanted to do from the deep of my heart, from my soul. And I keep moving in there, seeking strategies, how to win it, how to do it all, how to best practices. I master best practices. But at the end, I discovered that wasn't the issue. It wasn't the strategy. It was deeper. It was the permission that I wanted to give myself to do what I needed to do, to trust myself as much that I have already the knowledge that you might need. And I have already the experiences to share with you, to help you. So when I got to that insight, I needed to move into myself again. Why? It's hidden, it's hidden in us. If we don't take the moment of silence, of stillness to find the truth in us, nobody will. You are the one. You are the only one who can do that. You are the only one you can get your power, your hidden power to the surface and use it wisely. So by not making the moving that I needed to do, and I found all the possible reasons for not to do it. Something have to change. Oh, I needed to put this in perfection. Oh, I needed to take another document. I needed to do more research. All these kind of things. And of course, there's these millions of reasons that I found for not to do it are the same reasons will make me delay my success, delay my transition, delay my transformation, delay the impact that I wanted to do outside there. So moving from inside out was key. I couldn't get it from all these masterminds. I couldn't get it from all these trainings and coaches and so on and best practices. Of course, I collected a lot of knowledge. But at the end, when you practice it, when you use it, okay, then it's not noise any longer. Then you will see results. Okay? So the three restrainers that might have been keeping me stuck are the main thing that I'm going to share with you right now because I really want you to know. Of course, these three are the three things that shook me, but there are a lot of other restrainers, other reasons why you don't do what you've got to do. Okay? And thinking that you need more and more and more before you start doing what really matters. So the first one, the inner shift that I had was knowing is intellectual and embodiment is emotional. Okay? Knowing is intellectual, and you will get a higher intellectual. Amazing. But when you practice it, then it becomes yours. You're going to feel it. You can show the passion. And of course you see my passion. I can't help to show you my passion because I love sharing knowledge, deep knowledge, things that change lives. You won't find me in superficial conversations. Not that easy. I always try to get deeper. I don't know why. It's a kind of, nature thing. So if you don't take action when your body doesn't feel it or feel safe to do it, you won't do it. Okay, this is another insight during the process that I have been through before starting and doing anything that I've done until now. So you have to feel safe in your body. You have to get that confidence in you. You have to embody the truths that you already have, it all, to share with the world or to make your life happen the best if you can, at the top of who you are or who you want to be. Okay? So sometimes we think we are lazy, we are unmotivated, or undisciplined as well. But often our nervous system is simply not on board. And that's what I said. You have to embody it. If your nervous system is chaotic, is not at ease, you won't get it too. That's a struggle for many because we are busy. We are doing, like a lot. And not all of us are taking proper rests. And that's so important. The geniuses of this world that we know, Einstein and so on and so ever, all these guys and women, especially women, they took rest in between to ease the nervous system. You cannot be productive on a high level for a long time if you don't have your nervous system at ease. Okay, that means control on yourself. Okay, the action, if you're not at ease with yourself, the action that you have to take will be difficult because you will always feel unconfident. You will always have that nagging feeling that you have to do anything before you can move towards your goal. And that's the exact thing that you don't need at this point. You just need the gear, the power to push you forward. So your job isn't to push you harder, it's to bring you safety into the action. Okay? So talk to your body like it's your business partner. It's feel it, carry it, embrace it, and recognize when it's not at ease so you can ease your body. Take your time, get silence, stop talking. And if you are in a group of gossiping, leave. Leave. Okay? And you will never find me in this kind of groups because I think I literally will die because I don't like this kind of negative energy. And no negative energy. I don't like any of it. So if you are in environments that's not helpful to you, making you feel uneasy in your body, that's the compass you have, hey? You know that you have to move. You're not a tree. You know what to do. You know what to do. So you have to move. Okay? So do what you need to be doing, what supports you to take the steps. Okay? Your next step depends on your own action. So the second inner shift is self trust isn't built through successes. I know you're thinking. Self trust isn't built through successes, it's built through um, healing, through repair, through getting better. Every challenge is a moment to grow. Every challenge is a moment to evolve or a season to evolve. Your journey, nobody told you is going to be easy around here. You came in as a baby. You are growing. You're constantly growing. And you're supposed to be growing. You're supposed to be evolving every single day. And I hope in the next episode I can go deeper in it about that growth. Because a lot of you are growing, but you are staying in a wrong environment. Story for another day. Okay? So it's not about doing it perfectly. It's not about returning to old pattern. You have to break the old patterns, as I said last week. You have to break through these old patterns as much as you can and as quick as you can. But remember, you have your own pace. Don't compete with anybody. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Your pace is your pace. Okay? It's about returning to yourself when you drop the ball. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Give yourself permission to drop that ball. So now and then, or maybe constantly, 3 times after each other, nobody cares as long as you take the time to repair, to heal, to get better. Many of us don't act because we fear that we'll fail again. No, quit that. And by the way, fear is, okay, evidence. Okay, I'm not going to repeat that because I don't like to talk about fear. I don't like to talk about it because for me, it doesn't exist. It's the way for me to keep going. Everything that's trying, words that we're using that hold us back, leave. Quit using these kind of words. Your vocabulary is very important. Which kind of words are you using to empower yourself? Okay. Story for another day again, because I want to go deep inside of that part again with you in another episode. And know that you have to face yourself when you do whatever you do. Okay? That's why you have to be honest and especially loyal to your own principle, to your own standards, to your own moral. Keep it high as well. Moving into this has touched me like a lot. I have to tell you that I just feel like sharing that with you. And every step forward was a victory for me. And I celebrated it. And I'm still celebrating every step forward. So, embodiment means learning how to self repair, give yourself room to heal. And that is the very thing about self love. Self love. Learn to love yourself. Okay? Learn to love yourself first and say this to yourself every single day if you can. Even if I mess this up, I'm still worthy to have success. Still worthy to live a rich life. I'm still worthy to have love in my life. I'm still worthy to have the best life I could ever imagine. And come back home to yourself. Okay? Come back home to yourself and never abandon yourself again. Remember, it's the key for you to build the biggest empire that there is. Okay? It's on you. Take the steps, dare to stand bold in your own qualities, in your own leadership, because it's you and only you. Of course, you need a lot of people around you, but it starts with you. So the third shift that I had is perfectionism is often unhealed shame in disguise. Okay, this third one. I was in a lot of discussion with ChatGPT because I wanted to know if that was my truth, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. I made it short, but I went deep with ChatGPT to get out of it what I wanted to know. So I have to acknowledge it's true. Sometimes we go through things and you get embarrassed. And at that point you don't realize that that is writing a code in your system somewhere. And you say to yourself, I did it. I'm not going to make this mistake again. I'm not going to make this mistake again. No, I'm telling you, I made so many mistakes to get here. I wanted to have the right execution after that mistake that made me feel so ashamed, so embarrassed. I went I went on creating steps, creating schedules. I mean, like first days and second days, a lot of things for not to go through that embarrassment again. That very thing happened. I made a mistake, a new mistake because of the steps. And, I just got stuck in that until I decide, okay, I have to stop this. I have to stop trying to hide that I make mistakes, that I'm human. And maybe you're going through the same thing because deep down, we know people will judge you from their own perspective because they don't know you. Nobody knows you better than you. Even if they say they know you, they don't. Remember. And every judgment comes from an own perspective, an own experience, life experience, and so on and so ever. So I had to embrace the fact that people who are judging are the ones who are having the same issues and they are mirroring. I'm mirroring what they're looking at. So they think they have the knowledge to correct me. Maybe they have. But if you comes from a negative judgmental perspective, you are not reaching the goal as well. So that's by, I wanted to add that to it. So if this resonates with you, you need then for yourself to find out what's going on. You need to find another kind of hack that can get you out of it because that's what I went into silence moments to look. I went inside to find out how can I break through this cycle because it's holding me back. It's just avoiding it brings so much obstacles, hindering me to create or to develop or to move forward as like how I want to. So by realizing all of that, what I can add to it for you today is you need to heal the part of you that feels like love and validation must be earned. Deep down, that is it. That's what needs to be tackled. And your worth is not on the line. It's not. So don't worry. Show up messy is your thing. It doesn't have nothing to do with anybody else. If they see it or not, you don't even have to care about that because it's about you trying to be the best of you every single day. That inner mastery, that's key. So try to get there as much as you can and don't fall into the trap of needing validation of anybody around you and anything around you because you are your own leader first. Before you can lead others, you are your own leader first. So lead yourself, get into balance in your inner self. It doesn't mean that it stops at a certain point. No, healing is an ongoing thing that I will share that with you as well in another episode. Story for another day. So keep that, stay tuned. So healing is an ongoing thing. Okay, don't let anybody tell you you heal and you're heal. No, it's not like that. It's not working like that. Life is not like that. Oh, of course, love is not like that. So you've got to be open to yourself and stay loyal to yourself. It's your development, it's your growth, it's your evolution. So I'm glad I could share these three with you. And I think the last one hit hard, isn't it? So let's move it as well. Like I do every week in an affirmation, knowing that this is going to be helpful for you, and that you might add on it whatever you want, how many affirmations you want. Just take this one and make something out of it. Don't forget to anchor it in your system, and you know how. So I'm ready to embody what I already know. I am ready to embody what I already know. Don't forget, you are having the biggest richness in you. And self trust is when you take action. You need to trust yourself. Okay? So I invite you to subscribe to this channel, Spotify channel, follow me on YouTube. If you want to join me on TikTok, great, because there I share a lot of content of other creators. That's how I help other creators to get their information there. The club is not, the following is not that big, but it doesn't matter. If it reach the right community, the right person, that's most important for me. And on LinkedIn, you can find me on LinkedIn as well. And you know, this episode is created also from my heart, and I tune in to give you the information. The most of it is intuitive, and it's only meant to help you get forward. If you need any medical guidance, you have to take that, by the way. Don't think that these episodes are the miracles. You need more, but they are, well, uh, they're not, they're intentionally put out there to ignite you. Okay? So I want to see you next week. Join my um, Epiphany Family Club list if you want to. And, be the first to know what's on in the future, because we are building um, in our pace. We are building this platform knowing that we're doing something right, something fulfilling, touching, to bring everybody into their own strength. And I love to be the one who can celebrate you, but with every victory in your life, okay? Stay tuned, stay kind, stay loving, be wise and bold. And every life you touch every day is one. Do your best. We keep in touch. Till the next episode. Bye.